What is going on, guys? Spartan D here. Today we are talking about, I mean, it says clan, but it's Trida. I don't know why her name translates to clan, but yeah, she's here. She's been here for a while. I just haven't covered her because, you know, break and all that, but here we are. So she is of the sniper class, and her being a sniper class, she actually does some really good damage. It's about 1 million or something. It's like, what is it, 800,000, 900,000 to 1 million? And I believe that's on her her ultimate. But yeah, here's some of her skins. This is the one that's in game, which, I mean, it's, you know, a little rough. Woo! Shit! Yo! Yo! Okay. Alright. Well, that's her swimsuit one. That's a nice skin. This one's cool. Kind of makes her look like a robot. The skin tight, which is, you know, it's interesting. I said before I record, it's funny. I said before I recorded this, like, okay, I'm glad I got the one reaction out of the way because I didn't want that in the video, and it was for this one because I thought this one was nice. I was like, oh shit, look at how she looking. Why she looking the way she look? This is nice. This is really, you know, this is dope, right? I see, you know, you see her at the party, like, okay. I like what I'm looking at. I like what I see. And then I didn't know this was here. This kind of did. Wow. Anyways, it's not what you're here for. You're here to, you know, the stats and all that. So let's, you know, get into it. I guess if you're whaling, you know, you'll have her at 6 stars. Generally speaking, you're gonna have her at 5 stars. And that's just so you can open up the talent levels more. It's a bit, you know, more important than, you know. Look at the stat difference from 6 stars and then to 5 stars. It's honestly not that much. You get significantly more because it's gonna take 10 sequences in order for you to get, you know, from 5 to 6 stars. With those 10 sequences, you get, what is it, the second, 1, 2, it's like, I think you get like 4 talent, levels open with those 10. Might be more. Might be, you know, to, you know, level 5 or something. I don't think you finish 5 though, unless you get more, but yeah, you can see, and I don't know the exact numbers, but it's far above this here. It is far above this here. So give me a sec. Just fix that real quick. Because it did get a little bit louder. I wasn't expecting that. So what she does is she fires 6 lasers and it deals 1100 damage, 1100% damage, excuse me. Your damage, your crit rate get increased for 8 seconds. It doesn't stack. And when you have her mech, it becomes these floating cannons that attack random targets, and that effect is active for 6 seconds. And while this is available, the damage that's caused by Trina will be doubled, which is pretty huge. She has a pretty weird looking mech. Like, it's so bulky here, but then the arms are like so tiny. It's kind of like, it reminds me of the mosquito from One Punch Man. the way her arms was like so tiny, and then everything else was like pretty massive. But every 3 seconds, apparently, when you're in combat, or just, you know, I mean, you're gonna be in combat, but your damage increased by 2, you know, stacks up to 10 times, so it's 20 after a minute. Is it a minute? Yeah, I think so. Every 3 seconds. Yeah, after a minute. I don't know why I had to second guess that. Going crazy. But then when you have the mech, every 3 seconds damage is increased by an additional 5.5%, excuse me, in addition to the, you know, the 2% for 7.5, and your crit rate is also increased. And it goes up to 10, so you get 75% damage and then 20% crit when you have her mech. So I mean, you're gonna want the mech pretty much for her to, you know, do the damage that she's meant to do. Her third skill, you know, the first one cleanup, second one transport, third one expedited. And these will have different translations in game, but here you get to see, like, you know, all the effects and not have to go to different places to see it. But here, expedited, it increases the critical strike damage by 20. When you have her mech active, the crit damage is increased by 30, so an additional 10%. And she has hit rate, so she has accuracy of a 20% increase. If there's an ability effect, her regular attack has a 20% chance to reset the duration of the effect. That to me is confusing when these, you know, translations are here. That is confusing. But yeah, her fourth skill, so it's when attacking an enemy that has a shield, you have double damage, and when her HP is less than 50%, her damage will be doubled again. And they both can be active at the same time. When you have her, you know, her mech attacking a target, you know, with a shield, the damage will be doubled. Now, when your HP is lower than 80% instead of, you know, a whole 30% less, you know, 50 or lower, your damage will be doubled. And then when the target's HP is less than, you know, 80%, the damage is doubled. So she has a lot going on here. She's actually quite strong, if you can't already tell with what's going on here. And here, 2-piece, you know, increases your crit chance, and then, you know, the 4-piece increases your overall damage. And then when you activate it, you know, she gets energy recovery built in by 50%, which is, you know, pretty huge for her. She is also a pilot that has, you know, rounds which they use to attack. Only takes a second, which is pretty nice considering she attacks twice in a second. So, like, you know, every 3 seconds you're gonna have to reload. So that's pretty nice. Her attack, her normal attack, based off of her stats, is going to be, you know, full 100, which is good. Excuse me. So, just judging off of this, I can say that, yeah, she's pretty damn good. There's not too much to say about her. Like, she's just really good at what she does. Being a sniper and doing damage, she does very, very well. It's not, you know, too much thinking that you have to do with her. It's already set there. You just pretty much plug and play. The only thing you have to worry about is the HP restrictions. when you have the mech, which is, you know, 80. So just know when you're below 80%, you're going to do more damage, and when the enemy is also below 80%, that's when you're going to see her maximum damage potential. Unless you're in specific modes, like, you know, conflict zone or something like that, you're not really going to see you're not really going to see any you know, drastic drop in your HP pool. So your first skill was a second. Your second skill should be, you know, fully stacked up at that point, because it doesn't, you know, go away after that. After a minute, it's, you know, you're pretty much fully online for the most part. And yeah, she's good. Oh yeah, her oath effect is also crit damage, same as Tasia and Rin, off the top of my head. So I would say, yeah, she's pretty great overall. She is very good. Would I say she is? I would not say that she's a must summon. I would not say that. But she is incredibly good. And if you're just starting out, this isn't a bad one to, you know, start with, considering, you know, I mean, come on now. She might have the one of the best, if not the best, swimsuit skin. And then this skin as well is up there. This skin to me is up there with like Bernadette's. This one's kind of whatever. I think it's the color scheme of this. I think if it was like the opposite, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's dope. But her skin tone and this is like pretty similar, so it's like damn near like a skin tight bodysuit or something. Which I don't know. And then this one, it's okay to me. These two for me are like the top ones. And this is why I covered her here and not, you know, in game. Though you would be able to see it in game, I'm pretty sure. Usually all the skins are just there, so yeah. That pretty much covers it. Let me know how you guys feel about her. If you haven't already summoned for her, if you are going to summon for her, you know, let me know. If you have already summoned for her, let me know why. And if you're not going to, you know, let me know why that is. All the feedback is appreciated. It definitely helps with algorithms, and you know, I greatly appreciate it, getting this information out to, you know, all the people who may need it in their decision making of whether or not this is, you know, a pick for them or not. Personally, for me, not. And it's not that she's not good, it's just I would rather, I'm pretty much waiting for the ultra rares. I'm waiting for Morgan, I'm waiting for Lillian, those units to, you know, just because I know it's going to take like 50,000 crystals to get them, and that's a lot, bro. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. It's like damn near $1,000 for a unit. It's damn near $1,000. Like, no joke. It's close enough to where I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna hold off. Because if you've already, you know, bought the packs in game, unless they give, hopefully they give us some type of, you know, discount packs. I honestly have to greatly appreciate it, because like the crystal cost for the amount right now isn't, it's not the greatest. 6,600 for like $100. You gotta think about that. Like, that's like 13. That's 13,200 for 200 bucks, and you're just like a little bit short, like spending 800 pretty much. You need 200 more crystals. So it's not quite 1,000, but that's enough. It might as well be, bro. That's a lot of freaking crystals just for a unit, bro. And it's not like it's not worth it. It's just you can see why I'm reluctant to, you know, get other units, even with my, you know, my channel being, you know, what it is, and, you know, collecting units and all that. That is the goal. It's just to, you know, collect the units and then show what it is that they can do. But I am also considering, you know, not having to, you know, spend that much money, and you know, also it's a lot of investment. Also, you know, apologies if I sound a bit congested. It's because I am. I've been sneezing a bit before I made the video, but this video's gone on long enough. Thank you all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you all. Make sure to, you know, comment, leave likes, and all that good stuff, if you so choose to do so, and if not, that's okay as well. With that, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.